shut the fuck up. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Harm's Way Podcast. I'm your host, Craig. Across from me is my brother, Eric, with a little less hair. And then to my left is my lovely wife, Rachel. How's it going, guys?
Don't ever call me Rachito again.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It's weird. It's very weird.
That's stupid.
Felt weird.
That was dumb.
Coming off the lips.
Dumb. You're dumb.
The tongue.
It doesn't just...
I'm so glad everybody's so positive today.
Sorry,
that was
I just
fucking dumb.
I just got home from work.
Yeah. Rachel was working it all day. Eric came over a little bit ago. We did some clip work. Those of you that listen or follow us on the social medias, check Instagram and TikTok. Some goodies on there for you.
There's some weird shit going on with our nickname, though.
Yeah, TikTok, I don't know. Eric attributed it to China, I guess, but that's his default move. But it was harm @
You have your username and
ampersand and weird shit.
Yeah.
And like the username was harmsway8993, and then we tried the nickname had like ampersands and all this other shit in it. I was like, fucking.
So I fixed it.
Just put Harm's Way Podcast. We put that on there.
He watched me fix it.
Craig goes submit, and it goes back to having all these goofy characters in it. And
It
I'm
goes
just like,
derp status right away.
It tacked like Way Podcast at the end, but it still had all these characters in it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's probably... Did you put a apostrophe in it?
No.
No, you just had it...
Right?
I don't know.
No, I didn't. And then we can't change the actual username to what we wanted to because apparently there's some fuckers out there with our name. Thanks a lot.
Apparently, there's a band.
Bin Laden.
There's a band called Harm's Way.
Yeah, but I mean...
They have a podcast, but it's not called Harm's Way.
I don't think they're recent. They don't have
I don't think they were ever popular either.
Shots fired.
I don't care.
No, because the lead singer literally looks like Lou Ferrigno in his prime. I'm not going to start shit with him.
Okay.
Maybe they're Swiss though. They don't fight.
They're Switzerland.
Swiss.
I know.
Your favorite cheese?
That is my... Well, it's not like my favorite, but it's one of my
Literally
favorite.
just said
What
Swiss
is
cheese
your
was your favorite cheese.
Gouda.
Gouda's very good.
Oh my
Munster's
god.
also very good.
Munster's a very
I
good
love
cheese.
Swiss too, but I also
You
like
literally
Gouda.
said Swiss was your favorite cheese yesterday.
I
blue
can have
cheese.
more than one favorite.
Where can I get blue
my
cheese?
God.
Like
actual
block of
blue cheese?
Blue cheese
Yeah.
crumbles?
No, like a block.
I would say like Amish country, but no one should go there.
Good. I'll
But
pick some up when I'm on my way to work.
Yeah, where you wearing?
Blue
Out
cheese
there.
is disgusting.
No, the Italian store
dare you.
downtown. Blue cheese is very good. I love blue cheese.
Ew, it's foul.
Munster is a very good one. Gouda is very good as well. I don't know, what cheese don't you like, really?
It is Gouda. Get it?
Fuck's sake.
Gouda is really good.
Make sure you enunciate your corny ass fucking jokes for the camera, okay, please?
That was a good one.
What are you, an Herbal Essence commercial? Jesus Christ.
No, I'm freaking tired. The extra hour sleep did me nothing because I'm still up every like 2 hours.
I like dad jokes.
That was a pretty good dad joke.
Yeah.
With the Gouda.
Yeah. I like Gouda because it's...
Stop it. If you repeat it, it all falls off.
What's the opposite of irony? Your mom's a whore.
What the
What?
I'm just kidding. The answer's wrinkly.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Knock,
That was,
knock. Who's there? Your
remember
mother's a
I
whore.
Remember I told you about my sticky notes?
Yeah.
My computer. One of them I put was, what's the opposite of irony? And I had another one behind it. If you lifted it up, it said your mom's a whore. I took that one down because I was afraid somebody might get a little too curious. And
You might have to go to her department.
yeah, the human remains department.
The carnage.
It's true.
The Department of Carnage.
So there's a little bit of a blood feud going on between you two.
There's
The Crips and the Bloods.
yeah.
Well, it's just, so, yeah, it's fantasy football. Neither of us are off to a good...
No.
We're off to a good start for our season. By that, I think the first time ever in fantasy, I started 5-0. 0-5. Sorry. And she started 0-5 also. Like, we couldn't buy a fucking win.
I've only won twice.
Yeah.
This year.
You were my third win.
Yeah,
I wanted her to beat me because right now it's like a race for last. Like we're both
neither one
trying.
of us are gonna get it.
No, because there's some poor
else.
fucker in the league that hasn't won a game, and it's so sad. So sad.
I also looked at his bench, and he's got 17 points from one person sitting on his bench. I think he's doing it on purpose.
Well, then Dad needs to do his due diligence as Lord Master.
But I don't
Grand Dragon
know. For those of you listening,
because he normally starts this
is the
person.
commissioner of the league. I'm not a part of it because
Eric calls him father. I call him daddy.
That's gross.
That's weird.
He is Grand Dragon commissioner of the league, and he needs to stomp on that guy.
Well, I don't know
Put
because the only reason why I say that is because it's normally somebody that he starts.
What if the
all
guy's
the time.
What if the guy's dead? What if he's dead?
What the fuck?
He hasn't been activating players and whatnot.
This isn't CSI. Like
No, because he still does waivers and ad drops. No, he still does waivers and ad drops.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ew, that's foul.
That's your Parmesan right there.
Your
Ew.
Parmesan?
Parmesan. That's another cheese I like. Parmesan. Feta. Feta?
Feta.
Feta's
Oh,
a cheese, right?
feta is a cheese and it's
Yeah.
really good.
We're just gonna name off cheeses.
What's the one that really smells?
Blue.
No. Limburger.
Ooh, Limburger's. It's got a sweet taste, right?
I don't know.
I
I've
like
never
it.
had it.
People
I
are like,
can't get through the
it
smell.
smells foul, but tastes great. And I'm
Tastes
like, I don't know, how
awesome.
can something that foul?
No.
I don't know. That is weird because normally if something smells bad, it tastes bad, right? But
Not normally.
in this land,
Well,
in
if something
this,
smells bad, you're not supposed to eat it.
in
Yeah.
this, agree to disagree.
Unless you're your brother.
In this post-COVID era that we're in, I
It's
could.
not really
That's
close.
it. You said COVID, now the channel's getting shut down.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Kofefe.
Yeah, thanks a lot, fuckers. I was trying to cover. Yeah, I know we
The
might,
damage
maybe
is
not.
done.
According to Eric, we're already getting shadow banned. With our 7 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're being I'm sorry, that's so funny to me.
Your mom will be happy.
Mom's just trying to keep her head below water until
Yeah.
the bubbles stop.
Yeah.
What were we talking
Joke's
about?
on you.
I think, like, because I still can't smell right. Can you smell right?
I can smell. Mind you, I had COVID like when it first was a thing.
She's OG COVID when it was cool.
Damn.
Like before vaccine and everything.
When it was cool.
But I can't. Like, there's still some things that don't taste right, like pickles. Still love them. Don't taste the same.
Huh. So my taste is back, but my smell is
Lemons are kind of the same way.
Really?
Like, when I put it in my water the other day, it tastes off still.
Really? Not, yeah.
Yeah, not
Some
like,
stuff is duller. Like,
Yeah.
I got real tore up because when I first started getting it back, I would eat chocolate, and chocolate wasn't as sweet.
There's
to
something
me.
else that doesn't taste right to me, and I can't remember what it was. Some spicy things, too.
Mustard.
No, mustard's still okay. There's just certain...
Taste is... It's the
weird.
smell is what gets me. Because, like, we'll get out of the car sometimes, and maybe not when we're in Maslin, because Maslin always smells like shit.
Yeah.
But,
That's true.
we'll be somewhere random, and I'll smell, like, burned hair.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, babe, what is that smell? And she's like, I don't smell anything. And it normally, it's like, before it would be like, oh no, her nose is broken. But really, it's mine that's
Yeah.
fucked.
I mean, when my smell first came back, like, there was things that... But, like, now
Yeah, but
it's back to normal, pretty much.
It's
my
I'm coming
taste
up on
that's
a
been
year.
off.
I'm coming up on a year since I lost my smell.
Mine will be 2 years ago
Yeah.
in, like, 2 weeks.
Can you smell like shit?
Foul stuff has to be like real close. Not that I'm like putting shit up to my
Like
nose.
if you just like destroy the bathroom, you can't smell it.
Doesn't hurt me.
Really?
I can go in after her.
Hurts me.
I can go in after anybody, and it doesn't smell. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with an everybody poops scenario, but yeah, like normally.
No,
like,
I meant, like...
who's the foulest shitter you remember? Dad, right? To me, I remember Dad being the foulest. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
I can think of one
I can't
guy.
smell my own, though.
That's why I said it hurts me, because I can smell it. I didn't mean like I have to poop.
You remember?
I said I can follow you. And
remember,
normally I would like not breathe.
You remember when we were in the Scouts?
Yeah.
Who was our cook?
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, he'd rip ass. We'd be outside, 30 feet away, wind blow, dude, and we'd all just be running for the hills.
That dude would have gas that was like smelled like a solid.
The biological weapon at that point, man.
It was like a plasma that just hung around.
Lay low entire armies.
Gross.
Topple presidencies.
He'd make maggots. He'd gag maggots. I think I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty foul. Dad, I hated going to the bathroom after Dad, though. It was like sour milk and decaying body parts.
That's gross. Okay, next.
I went for a run yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, made it about a half mile. Then the EMTs had to take me home.
Then you heard clear.
No, I just went out just to kind of. I was actually a little worried, after all like the energy drinks and being sedentary and the alcohol and everything. I was worried my ticker might have been a little fucked up, but made it through a half mile pretty strong.
Eric, you drank a lot, but I don't think you drank enough to like worry about like damage to your heart.
I don't know. There were some times
you'd
where.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Fuck, that doesn't make me feel good.
It's been a lot of nights heavy drinking. Some nights of heavy drinking and running around and swimming and stuff. And like, in hindsight, it's like, yeah, getting blasted drunk plus a shitload of physical activity.
Yeah.
Probably not good.
No.
But I think I'm fine.
It's good you ran. I mean, you shouldn't. Don't push yourself like it's the fucking Boston Marathon, like right off the rip.
It was better than.
Half mile sounds about.
Remember a few years ago when I was running a lot?
Yeah.
I lost all that weight. When I first started running then, I made it halfway around the block and I had to stop.
Yeah.
So I did better this time around than that. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm okay.
I need to start running.
I used to do 3 or 4 times around Mom and Dad's block. Believe it or not, when I had hips and knees and shit. My favorite was running over to Petros, though.
It's like 2 1/3 laps is a mile. Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone down there and run too.
It's real weird though, because you're uphill one way.
Yeah.
You're uphill again.
Yeah.
And then you descend.
Yeah.
Either way you go, the way the block is. Mom and Dad were kind of like at the lowest point.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
But yeah. That's good. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
That's been the highlight of my weekend.
Yeah.
I need that motivation.
To run?
I want to start.
We got to get some porch cleaned out, some equipment in. I think we'll be fine. We could do some shit over winter. Put some heaters out there and actually like have a decent place to work out. I know I need to. You need to do more strength training stuff.
Yeah, let me just fit that into my schedule.
Yeah,
that's why I said we'll do it here.
It's like,
we'll save ourselves a gym membership. Because I mean, I paid for a gym membership forever. Rachel paid for a Planet Fitness gym membership for like 22 fucking years. Because she wouldn't call and cancel it.
Never went.
Oh my god.
She went. She just, every year, she'd be like, oh, they've been taking that out. And I was like, what? After we started dating. Because she got the membership before we started dating.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, Planet Fitness is still taking. I was like, fucking call them. Call them, please. And she's like, okay, I will.
You pay by the year?
No,
No,
it's by the month. But it was like $11 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up.
But she was like, and then like 6 months later, they're still calling her, and she's like, all right, I'll call, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, okay. And she called, and they told her no.
Yeah.
They told her no. I was like, how long? Because their big thing is no.
It's like no commitment.
No commitment, but they'll fucking charge you for 3 years. Like, get out of here. Yeah. And she's like, they were like, you signed a contract, and then you're like, in your description, in your fucking commercials, it says no contracts. Planet Fitness, to me, needs to burn down as an entire organization. I fucking hate them more than anybody. Just for you.
Just get a new debit card at that point.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think that's what we ended up settling on, right? So probably up until this point, they would still try and.
No, I don't think so.
They said something about 3 years, but I swear it was after 3 years. Because she got it because we worked right across the street. And her and Mrs. E would go over there and work out, I guess. I don't know.
Who?
Hit on dudes? You guys would hit on dudes. That's
Who?
Mrs. E.
What are you talking
I don't know.
about?
It's not important.
Oh. No.
Yeah, that's what you guys went over there.
Yeah, but that wasn't why.
To hit on dudes?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I'm just kidding.
You're stupid.
You're so
You are
stupid.
stupid.
You're so stupid.
You're stupid.
You're so stupid.
What's on
Keeping
your
it
neck?
positive. What is on my neck?
I don't know.
It's probably a rash because my
It's
dirty
right
ass
here.
needs a shower.
Looks like someone bit you.
Someone bit me.
Yeah.
Who bit me?
I don't know. I'll fight her.
Oh my god, there's no her. I have a set amount of crazy in my life for one fucking woman, and that's you.
Okay, so then don't say that about me either.
I'm
We're
talking
having
about
a fucking
20
fight right
years
now.
ago.
So?
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, Chris, Craig.
Whoa! Whoa!
I was gonna say.
Whoa!
I was thinking list.
And it came
Go to
out
the fucking
Chris.
list.
All right, Chris, you have a list.
All right, Craig, go to the list.
What's the list?
Ugh.
I can't even read half the shit on there because his handwriting.
I know.
Oh,
it's
this is a
bad.
good one with her on here. All right, let's talk about modern country music. All right, or music in general. How about that? Because Eric, to
We
be
can
honest,
do music in
I don't
general.
know. To
No,
be
let's
honest,
talk about country.
I don't know what genre. I don't know what genre you're sticking to. I just see a bunch of shadows over there. It looks scary as shit.
Well, it's probably fucking up the audio.
No, it's fine.
Not on the mics, but on the camera. That's probably all you're gonna hear. Is
What genre are you listening to more nowadays? Or are you even listening to music?
I'm usually listening to country.
Okay, country. Okay, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Rachel
There's
and
some,
I,
like,
that's...
There's some every now and then you'll find like a gem that really amps you up on the drive-in the morning.
A gem, like a country music
It's
gem?
always a
No,
gem.
like from a different genre.
Pop, rap,
Some, yeah.
rock.
No, it's country.
All? That's all? That's not all you
No,
listen
it's not all I listen to, but mainly.
to. Yeah, she mainlines country music like no one ever.
That's what I grew up listening to, so.
Well, that's the main question is the modern country music versus like the old school. You grew
You're
up.
talking about the Dude
we
Bro
grew up.
wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. We
There was
grew
like
up
the big
with
Dude
the.
Bro wave that kind of ruined shit for a long time. I
Yeah,
think
we'll
that's
get
kind of
into
on the out and out.
We grew up
Everything's getting back to.
with like the '90s style country music. The
Yeah.
the Travis
Yeah.
Tritts and stuff like
I
that.
think
that
things are kind of getting back towards that.
I
Yeah,
think
there's
so.
been-
I think so.
There's been
I-
a lot of
yeah.
controversy related to like the CMAs and whatnot because they keep trying to push like pop and shit like that into.
That's what it is.
A lot of country
Yeah.
music artists now, though, are trying to get back to, like,
The roots.
yeah. Like
Which
the
is
roots
great.
of country music.
Because a lot of these new guys coming in have this old school
Yeah.
country soul sound.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah.
It's great, and they translate that into their writing and their music, their song choice, and how they're doing it. And it's a great ode to stop reading my list. It's a great ode to the old school guys and girls. And then but you have these random talentless fucks that are just popping the shit out of it just to get 15-year-old girls to
That's
download
it,
their
yeah.
shit. And my biggest one, I know you're gonna disagree with me on this. I fucking hate Russell Dickerson. I
don't
hate
think.
it.
Okay, I don't
I
think,
think-
you hate him.
I-
I think it's the song that he has out right now.
No, there's 5. If you take his 5 top, I think he is absolutely talentless. I've heard him live.
Does he
I've
write
heard
his
him.
own shit?
No, fuck no. And I've
You gotta
heard
know
him.
that a lot of people don't know that. Is a lot of these guys, even like some
The
of the
dude
good
can
ones,
barely-
the big stars, they don't write their own shit. There's 4 or 5 nameless, faceless,
Gray faces.
budding musicians, I guess, behind the scenes. They're actually the ones writing the fucking
There's
songs.
ghostwriters everywhere, all over Nashville, Eric. This guy couldn't even write his own fucking name. He is such dog shit.
I disagree.
It's like he's rapping in a song and talking. There's
If you
no
had to rank
highs.
him out of 7, what score would you give him?
7. What the fuck? Who?
Like-
Russell Dickerson or me?
I want to know. I know what you'd give him a 0. What would you give him?
I wouldn't say he's like my number one choice to listen to. But
Just 7 being amazing. 0 being dog shit.
I would say probably like a 4.
Okay, 4 out of 7.
That is fucking generous. Are you kidding me?
I think he has a good voice.
No, he had okay, after this, I want you to show me a song that showcases his voice. Because I searched. There isn't a song.
I'll be honest, I can't even like pick out who you guys are talking about.
It's because he's so minuscule.
Should I play a song?
Yeah, play a fucking song. I'll
No,
try and stifle my
You
mom.
can't do that.
Why?
Because
Copyright. Yeah.
You can't do that.
We'll listen to it after and convene on this at a later date, I guess. And I'll try not to have a bashing Russell Dickerson. And this could change. That is fair because that has happened. Kane Brown.
Like,
I hated Kane Brown.
Russell Dickerson when he first came out, yes.
Well, like last Tuesday, dude hasn't been around that long.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't even wrote. You know how guys stick around and write? Like they write all these big songs.
He's been out for like a couple years.
A couple years is his baby teeth aren't even out in country music. That isn't anything. I'll stop shitting on him. Not that it's ever gonna matter. He's never gonna hear this. I'm never gonna meet him. But I don't like him so much. Eric knows my disdain for Luke Bryan's music. I would choose Luke Bryan's music over Russell Dickerson's music.
It's literally the same.
I think he's more poppy than Luke Bryan.
So, thing about Luke Bryan, kind of going back to what you were saying before, is you get the younger demographic. All that, so like the dude bro wave and all that was because of the younger demographic.
Yeah.
They weren't exposed to 90s country and back in the 70s,
They
80s.
skipped that. There was
They
no
weren't-
intro to
They
it.
didn't, yeah. So all they know as country music is everything that Luke Bryan's put out and whatnot.
Exactly.
I
yes.
swear to God, every single woman I've ever talked to that says they like Luke Bryan, I say why, and they say, oh, because he's so hot. That's literally it. That's the only answer I ever fucking get.
Luke Bryan when he first came out had some
Yeah.
pretty good songs.
Oh, yeah, bangers.
But then
Bangers.
he
Not
kinda,
even ones that were on the radio.
I think
kinda
he
went
looks
down
like
that
Beavis,
road
but yeah.
where he kind of went down that road where it became more pop-like and whatnot.
Yes,
And
I
He
will
sold out.
agree.
He sold
I
out.
think
Yeah.
he sold out, yeah.
I think his music now though, like, is starting to like.
Get more into
Yes.
He's also
his
like,
acoustic
I
stuff.
Yes.
I don't think he has a bad voice either.
I like
That's
it
the
when
weird
doesn't.
part.
it's more soulful. It goes back to
Yeah.
roots without being hokey, without
Corny as
singing
fuck.
about every fucking stereotype out there.
Right.
If your music is all about just drinking and having sex and
Trucks.
just being a degenerate piece of shit, druggy or some shit, I don't care for that kind of music. I think it's really just stereotypical and just gives country a bad name, kind of. But you saw a lot of that through that wave.
See, I think the darker side, what you're bringing up, is the stuff no one's singing about. There's a few people. The stuff you're talking about, singing about in country music, is why I fell in love with Eric Church. Eric Church sang about the dark, being in the ditch, drug addicted, don't know where to
He's
go
not
from
glorifying
here.
it though.
No,
No.
he's not.
He's showing you.
He's showing you there's
he's
a way out.
He's showing you the side of it that, like, yeah, he's not glorifying it. You're not turning country into every fucking rap song.
I missed
that's ever
that,
been,
yeah.
Yeah. No,
But that's why I
he's
do
a
love
great
him.
artist.
Writes his own shit.
He is a great artist.
What do you write, babe? 500 songs in a month
Yeah,
or something like
that.
that? 100. I
And
don't know.
he
it's
does
some
not
guy.
get nearly as much respect.
He does not get
as
the
he
credit
should.
that he
Biggest
deserves.
underdog in country
But
music.
part of that,
Yeah.
To
part
this
of
day.
that, it goes back to popularity. And like I said, when you've got a huge portion of the audience are these 14-year-old nitwits that don't really know anything about country music, and they're constantly pining over Luke Bryan because he's fucking hot
And tight
and
jeans.
pushing his shit. That's why his shit is all you hear on the fucking radio nowadays.
He's mainstream as mainstream can
Yeah.
get.
I'll go
But I
weeks.
will tip
Yeah.
my hat to him because I feel like he is trying to steer.
I will go
He is.
days, if not weeks, without hearing an Eric Church song. I got a 35-minute commute to and from work, and I will go days, if not weeks, without hearing one of his songs on 94.9, and it fucking pisses me off. because it's literally just the same regurgitated 6, 7, 8 songs
Yeah.
over and fucking over. I gotta hear all goddamn week.
Okay, so here's a
And
nice
that's not just 94.9. There's a, what is it, 105.1 or whatever.
Yeah.
99.
They do the same fucking thing.
Yeah. So here's a kicker to both of you. Give me. It's hard, very hard to name one. So I'll say, give me 1 to 3 of the most underrated country singers still performing and putting stuff out today. Who would you? You can name 1. You can name 2. Or you name 3. I don't really care, but who would you say is the most underrated?
Why do you gotta do this right now?
Well, because we've talked about this a lot.
I know, but you can't. I can't think under pressure.
Based on vocals, Brett Young
For sure.
is probably one of the most underrated. The guy has the voice of a fucking.
I think Brett Eldridge is too. They both are.
Brett Eldridge is the opposite end of the spectrum. Super deep, rumbly, graspy voice, but can do the high. Those are the vocal guys you don't hear about. They don't write their own shit. Or I think Brett Eldridge does. I don't know about Brett Young.
He does he wrote Lady.
Both of them are like 6'5".
But yeah.
Fucking, I'm so jealous of them.
Dude, Brett Young is hot.
Brett Young's a very good looking dude. Eldridge got a little bit of a nose, but
yeah.
Yeah. Brett Young is a good looking dude. No homo. But I shouldn't say that. People still do that. My bad.
Whoops.
Cut. Now you can leave that one in there. I don't care. Brett Young is a big one. Very, very great vocalist.
I have one, I can't remember his name.
We'll just go one by one. So hers was Brett Young. I'll do mine.
No,
and
this
you
is so
think
stupid,
yours.
I can't remember his fucking name right
What's
now.
he sing?
It's Earl Dibbles Jr.
Oh, Granger Smith.
Granger Smith, God
You
damn.
remembered Earl Dibbles
That's why I
Jr.?
felt so fucking stupid, because I was like, oh God, I remember.
He's been through some shit.
Yeah, I feel really bad for him.
I like him.
He's a pretty good vocalist.
Yeah.
He sings a lot of the hokey shit, though.
Driving to work, he comes on. Another one that's rarely played. He comes on, I'm already doing 100. Yeah.
All right, so Brantley Gilbert, 100%. Been around forever, writing. He's got more number ones that he's written for anybody than anybody ever has.
Yeah.
But when you...
He did kind of go through a phase, though, where I was like, no.
A little corny.
Yeah.
See, he branches out. He did a song with Five Finger Death Punch and did some really, like, weird shit, but you dig it because it's Brantley fucking Gilbert. I mean, his music... the shit he writes and what he performs himself, I think he's just a badass.
Cody Johnson.
Oh fuck! I
There's,
don't like Cody Johnson.
You don't?
Culture Ball.
Well,
Cody.
I'm talking mainstream guys. Most people, of course, I could sit here.
Cody Jinks.
Cody Jinks is one of my all-time favorites, but he's not mainstream. Most people aren't gonna fucking listen to this shit. Cody Johnson. You remember when we were down here and I was playing all those songs on a loop? And like 4 or 5 songs sang about the same shit, and you were like, turn that fucking shit off. I can't hear about my truck, my horse, my limp dick, or something like that. All those songs we listened to, Cody Johnson. I don't like Cody Johnson.
You don't like him? I thought you did.
No.
I don't like John Party.
Eric doesn't like John Party.
It's
The California kid.
I like his voice.
I feel like
Here
every song.
I go again.
I feel like every song he writes is the same. It's hokey and stereotypical, and it's like if somebody from the outside that never listened to country music and was just like, oh, I could do that, and then fucking went and started writing songs.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't have anything against him. I would rather listen to his entire fucking catalog for weeks on end than hear another fucking Luke Bryan song on 94.9 in the morning.
Okay.
They really do. They play the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Luke Bryan's thing for the longest time, for like 10 years, was he would pick a word and then sing about that word. That was his song.
Somebody threw a dildo at him.
Yeah.
He was on stage.
Yeah.
Stop it. What
They
was
did.
this?
It was on it. I saw it on TikTok.
A year or two ago.
Yeah, they threw it.
Yeah, he was on stage.
Of all
and
the-
somebody just you just see somebody arc a big like purple.
And like
dildo.
you just
Oh
see it
my
just
flipping.
fucking nails him.
I'm Googling that as soon as... Now, the catch-22 to Luke Bryan is, I like him as a person, and I would totally hang out with him. I watch him on his hunting channel show with all those guys, Willie Robertson, Ryan LaRoche,
The Roberts.
all those guys.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He is so entertaining. Jason Aldean's on there with him.
Oh, I love Jason Aldean.
And
he went through like a...
He did too, but his stuff that he's coming out with now, though.
Yeah, but he went through like that dude bro phase too, where it's like, this is pop.
Yeah. Like,
Get this shit out of my fucking radio right now.
And but I would hang out with him, and I would go hunting with him because their deer camps got to be like the best party on earth. But like they're all old as shit, so everybody's in bed by like 9:30 too. So that's cool too. Another big one that I think is Tyler Farr.
Oh yeah.
He was so fucking hot for like a couple months, and had a great had like 2 number 1s, and then like kind of fell off. But he goes hunting with those guys too, and that's what made me think about that.
Yeah.
But he was very underrated. I think he's coming out with a new single.
He's supposed to be.
Or a new album.
Yeah.
But he had a unique voice too, a gravelly style. He's not
like raspy.
Yeah, he's not the American Idol style fucking singer. But he did pretty good. I really liked it.
Alright, what about country groups?
Country groups?
Mm-hmm.
Underrated still?
Underrated still.
Old Dominion for sure.
That's who I was
Old
gonna
Dominion
say.
gets shit on, and they write their own stuff. They write other people's stuff, and they're fucking talented, man.
Yeah.
They play 22 instruments between the group, and they're sick, man. Their performances, I've heard their live performances are pretty good.
Yeah.
They clean up a lot at the CMAs and stuff, so they do win a lot of awards, but they won't win like Group of the Year or Entertainer of the Year or anything like that.
They've won Group of the Year.
But like Entertainer of the Year is that's the Oscar. Like everyone that is won by the same 7 fucking people, and that's what grosses me out.
Yeah.
Group?
I don't know.
Diamond Rio.
But no, they were popular in the 90s.
I was just joking. What were you gonna say, Eric?
I don't know if I should get into it, but I'm not really all that impressed by female country singers.
I was just gonna ask, female country singers next.
Yeah. There's that one song, "This Is My Bar" or some shit. I turn it off.
Priscilla Block.
I turn it on, I turn it off every time it comes on. Because again, it's like
I love that song.
It's a song bragging about how this is your bar because you're always in there drinking, and I just think that's just stupid. I don't know.
I love her though.
See, I think we're in a.
She sang a song about her thick thighs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why that turns me on. I'm gonna disagree with you. Respectfully, I think we're in an age of an industrial revolution of female singers.
Yeah.
Industrial revolution.
No, for real.
I think, dude.
There's a lot of
Ingrid Andress, Danielle Bradbury, sorry.
Daniel Bradbury.
Kelsey Ballerini.
Lainey Wilson.
Dude, there are so many great female country singers coming up right now, and they're taking over.
I love Kelsey
It's fucking
Ballerini.
nice. Dude, oh my god. I love Ingrid Andress. She's so dope. Her music is so great. And
I like
she's
the song
collabing
she has
right
with
now with Sam Hunt and who's the other one? Brett Young. Mm-hmm. She's done all these collabs with people, and I think she's one of the most underrated female. And it's hard to put a peg in that because didn't mean it like that. It's hard to pick just one underrated female country singer because I feel like the fucking group of them are underrated nowadays.
Yeah, like the new ones coming out.
You might be right. I think for a while there, things just got really stale.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because it was.
Yeah, it
2000s,
like
maybe not even 2000s, like late 2000s up until like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I felt like
it was like that. Though,
I feel like whenever they come on the radio, I can't differentiate between any of them.
Yeah.
They all sound the same. They sing about the same shit. And I'm
we all got soured by Carrie Underwood. I love Carrie Underwood.
Her.
Great. But her same 5 songs got absolutely pummeled for a decade. And I tell you the truth, dude, I don't know if I can listen to another Carrie Underwood song.
You know who I think was underrated in the 90s?
In the 90s?
In the 90s.
Was the next thing we were going to, but okay, go ahead.
Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
100% underrated.
Well, you know why, right?
Walk Away Joe. Have you listened to that song?
You know why, right?
I know why.
Why?
Because she was the homewrecker for Garth Brooks.
Well, she's overshadowed by Garth Brooks.
I don't think she's overshadowed.
100%. She had some of the greatest songs ever. And
she
nobody
wrote
gave her
some for him.
I know, that's what I mean. She was uber talented all the way around.
And she sang them with him.
And everything was put to the side when they had kids and stuff, and he continued his career, and she kind of put hers on hold.
They didn't have any kids together.
They didn't have kids?
No, all his kids are from his previous marriage.
Yeah, did you hear the homewrecker comment?
Yeah, but I thought, dude, that was from the 90s that they got together.
Yes.
I assume they had a kid or two together.
No.
Okay. But yes, very underrated.
She was very underrated.
But I think it was, personally, that's my opinion. I think it was overshadowed by him. I know he's your absolute favorite.
He is my absolute
I like
favorite.
Garth Brooks. His music is iconic. I don't want to pay $800 to go fucking see him in concert.
Why?
He's the
I would
Adele.
pay $800.
He's the Adele of country
I've
music.
seen something where like concert tickets are getting out of hand.
They are.
I think that's for
They've
everything,
always
but
been out of hand for Garth Brooks, though. He doesn't. His music isn't on iTunes. He's been privateered this, privateered
it's
that.
on Amazon Music.
But the reason he's been doing that is because he's been charging people Adele prices for his concerts.
I don't care.
And
I would still go see him.
Well, babe, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get a little schmewish on you for that, but I can't.
It's fine. I'll just start an OnlyFans and then I'll.
Oh, here we go again.
Jesus
I'm sorry, but if you're starting an
fucking
OnlyFans,
Christ.
I want a piece, okay?
I would-
you guys
I
can do
would-
it together.
I would go.
You think people are gonna pay to watch me awkward turtle on top of her? That's not gonna be fun.
People pay for feet.
That's valid. Okay, thank you, people.
We've had this discussion
We
multiple
have.
times.
It always goes to feet.
I think Trisha Yearwood was
Angela
overshadowed
B.
by the
Helicopter.
90s, like the country female artists in the 90s. Shania, Martina.
Leanne Rhymes.
Exactly,
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Because
But I think
okay,
she was just
so
as good, though.
Leanne Rhymes did a version
She
of.
popped out, though.
She did a version of "How Do I Live Without You." Trisha Yearwood did also. I like hers better than Leanne Rhymes.
Who sang,
Leanne Rhymes was very talented.
who
but she
sang the
popped.
song "Earl Had to Die"?
The Dixie
The
Chicks.
Dixie Chicks.
Well, they're called the Chicks
I
now.
don't give a shit what they're called now.
Oh, is
To
it
be
like
politically
is that like
correct.
the Lady Antebellum thing?
Yeah.
No, don't get
You
started.
mean Lady
Don't say that.
See, I liked them
I
when
don't
they
like
first
Lady,
came out.
Lady A. Lady Antebellum, whatever. I never
When
liked
they
them.
first came
Lady
out,
Annabelle.
they were good, but their music within the last
It's because they
5
stopped
years.
writing their own shit. They ghost wrote, and you don't have feeling in it after that because they don't. No, I've never been a fan of them. I think they're overrated like a motherfucker.
I liked when they first
Which
came
that's
out.
fine. Let's. Who do you hate?
Who do I not
Hate?
like?
Yeah, let's say
Brian.
who do you not like? Country music wise. I think we kind of touched on mine being Russell Dickerson and Cody Johnson. I think they're sellouts,
I don't
and I
know,
don't think they're
because
talented.
I like a lot of country music people. I don't really know if there's anybody that I hate.
I will say it's changed because I used to hate a lot more of them, but I don't now.
Yeah, I don't know.
And underrated, I'll put one more on there. I think Chris Jansen was underrated as hell.
Yeah.
Even though he did have more hokey songs, but he wrote some good stuff. He was hot for like a second. Him and Tyler Farr was kind of around the same time. But yeah, Chris Jansen, I Need a Boat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody that I hate or can't stand.
Yours is just Luke Bryan.
It'll happen after we are done
John
with
Party.
Oh, John Party, yeah.
I'm a lot more amicable towards John Party though.
like if you had like gun to your head, you would listen to John Party and
Fuck
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anybody.
But that's the thing about country music. It's all subjective too. Like these people that we don't like could come out with a banger next week.
Exactly.
And we'd
Speaking
be like,
of bangers, did you hear
"Fuck."
"Son of a Sinner" by Jelly Roll?
Yep.
Dude, underrated
Another
as
one.
shit.
I heard that on the radio coming home from
Yeah.
work one day, and I almost put the car in the ditch. I was just like, "This is great."
Well, I
I like
texted
this.
him the one day and I'm like, why have I been sleeping on Jelly Roll?
I told her
like,
a long time ago too, because I'd been listening to him.
Because like I've always listened to "Son of a Sinner" because that's a great song.
Which just came out not too long ago.
But then, like, I actually like listened to his full album, and I was like, what?
That's what I mean. Son of a Sinner comes out as a single or something, and it gets pushed. You don't listen to the other 9 songs because
I found out he didn't write it though.
Son of a Sinner.
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
I don't remember their names.
You know Morgan Wallen writes for a lot of people.
Who?
Morgan
Wallen's. He's been around a minute. I can't believe we didn't talk about him.
I read something somewhere that Merle Haggard wrote like 5,000 songs or something like that.
Yeah.
100%. You know who he used to collab with, right?
No.
Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Cash and him used to stay in motels for weeks and just write.
Yeah,
See, I grew up listening to that
he
too.
Crazy.
He would literally just write for weeks.
I grew up listening to that too because my dad was a huge Johnny Cash fan.
Johnny Cash and Merle
George
Haggard.
Jones, Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why am I blanking? Keith Whitley.
Oh yeah, that's a little. See, I listened like a lot of like Elvis and Buddy Holly, stuff like that, like the 50s pop / country / rock kind of deal. Because a lot of like modern influences are still around because of those guys. Yeah, and then like a little bit of soul music too, like the Temptations.
Oh.
I listen to Sam Cooke like a motherfucker. Rachel knows it.
The only reason I know about the
that shit.
Temptations is because I had you had one of like the early iPods or whatever. And
I had like every
I was
Temptations song ever.
Yeah, I was listening to it, going through that.
Yeah. So the soul and R&B, I listen to B.B. King, fucking Sam Cooke. Oh my God, dude, Voice of an Angel.
You should really see my playlist.
It's very weird.
It's really weird because it can go from like sad country music to like pop, and then you got some Backstreet Boys in there, some NSYNC in there,
And then
then you go to Eminem. Like,
I recently got her to Cody Jenks.
yeah, like it's just yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's
though.
all
That's
over
that's
the
the
place.
beauty of it, though. But yeah, Johnny Cash is huge. When I have every Johnny Cash song he's ever made. It's pretty dope. That's a great kicking it back, kind of like fuck you, like style music.
Yeah.
Like giving Nixon the bird and shit. Fucking love that guy.
You're funny.
Yeah, that's about it. Country music is kind of
What did you write down?
for what?
The last thing you wrote down there.
Mitchell Tenpenny.
Oh.
Another underrated
Why did
guy.
I not even?
Yeah.
Oh. Dude,
Very great
His-
vocals.
have
I like him.
you listened to his new album yet?
Yes,
Bruh.
you held a gun to my
There's
head
like
and made me
5
fucking down.
songs on there that I'm just like, I have to listen to it every single day.
He's
You'll
coming.
never hear him again.
Yeah, that's the
That-
that's the thing. Like he gets played by like Bobby Bones show.
I couldn't read
and he
your
does-
handwriting here.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
I wrote Mitchton first because
Yeah,
that's what
'cause
I
I'm-
refer to him as. But I was trying to give you two gimmies too. But yeah, he's really good. Like
I love him. He just got married.
good for him.
Yeah.
He's funny as fuck too. He is so funny. Like she
Bitches
showed
is
me.
probably still my favorite song.
Bitches is a great song, dude. But she showed me his TikTok
Oh!
or something.
So he like had this.
Jeez.
He previewed his song, like one of the ones that I literally religiously listen to every single day. I was like, yeah, you should put this song out. I love it so much. And he liked my comment
Oh really?
on TikTok, and I was just like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, wait, who is it? I said, it's Mitchell freaking Tenpenny.
Because it was weird, because I think he was one of the ones when he first came out, we were both listening to,
Yeah.
but we didn't communicate to each other that we were
That we
listening
listened to it?
So a song came on the radio, we both started singing, we're like, what, did you, me?
Yeah. So then, like, when he's putting out this new album, he's like, I don't know which, if this should be, like, my next single. And
Rachel's
so
like, fucking do it,
I'm
man.
like, yeah, you totally should. And then he liked it, and I was just like, holy shit.
And I'm like, you stay the fucking way from her.
He goes,
Mitch
did he
Tenpenny.
slide in your DMs? I'm like, no.
No. Yeah, that was convincing. Would you tell me if he did? No.
I probably wouldn't. I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I would tell you.
See, bitches wasn't just a
You
song,
can
it's a
find us
lifestyle.
My daddy always told me. That was a good song.
What's the song? I can't remember the name. Sitting in a bar.
That was Rehab.
I used to, if
Rehab and Uncle Cracker.
Yeah.
I had that on my Spotify playlist, and at my last job, I would just, as soon as I rolled out of the driveway, that would be number one, and I'd have it cranked.
Wrecked her piece of shit and then stepped away.
Yeah, that would get me amped up to go to work.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a banger there for a little bit. I'll tell you one I can't stand.
Go ahead.
But it's not. He's not really country music. He is, but like he's more rock. I don't like Kid Rock.
Yeah, no, I
I'm not
think
really a
he's
fan of
little...
his music.
I liked Kid Rock when he was like
Kid Rock. Yeah, like early 2000s.
Not
Kid
like
Rock.
country Kid
like
Rock.
big
It's
corn
like
fed
Steven
Midwestern
Tyler when he was
hoes.
trying country.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Steven
there's
Tyler's
like
a gross human being.
there's some people
What a
who
saying.
try to dabble in country and they just shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kid Rock was one of them.
Big
Somebody-
corn fed Midwestern hoes.
Yeah.
That's the greatest
Like
line.
he's not one that like
'Cause
should
I'm black.
dabble in the
Tennessee
country
Mountaintop.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. One I couldn't really get behind. I mean, well, I just forgot his name.
Going back to Kid Rock, though, there's that song Bawataba. Somebody asked him, like,
Ball with the ball.
yeah, I think that's what it's called. But anyway, somebody asked him one time. They're like, "What do those lyrics mean?" He goes, "Absolutely nothing."
The Blind Side,
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
I could have told you that.
I just started writing down movies he was in.
You wrote down a movie. He's a really good actor.
Well, he's been in other movies, but yeah, he's a very
He's
good
a
actor.
very good actor.
I loved his early music, right?
Like 90s,
Well, of course.
early 2000s.
Yeah. What's the one? Not Kenny Chesney was My Tractor Sexy, right?
Yes.
What did he sing that was like along the lines of
I
that?
like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I've
That's
heard
him.
a lot of people.
But then you sing like
I
his,
like that one and
his like modern stuff's not good at all. Like
oh crap, what's that other one?
the song he did
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was he had it
Yeah.
back then, and then I don't know his song Over and Over Again he did
With
with
Nelly.
I'm like
Over and over again.
pump the
a lot of
fucking
people
brakes.
I've talked to over the years like ruthlessly hate Kenny Chesney,
Kenny Chestnut.
and like I liked his music. I think it was fun, but I just never understood where all the hate for him came from.
No, he's kind of like the
I like
Nickelback
Kenny
of
Chesney,
country music.
yeah.
Like
Nickelback's another one. Like people
Hey,
fucking
Nickelback
hate
is
him.
I love
has
it.
new
Fucking
music.
hated him.
It's
and I'm like,
2022. We could say that.
I was like,
Hey,
why does
Nickelback
everybody
has
hate
new music.
Nickelback?
I know. Well, that's what Kenny Chesney was the Nickelback of country music, and I don't get it.
We need to
Saw
talk
him at
about
an Indians
Brad
game one
Paisley.
time.
You did.
He was, yeah.
You know he dated my friend's sister.
This was like a long, yeah, I think you told me that. This was a long time ago. I was like just out of high school. No, I was still in high, no, I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
But he was here for a concert,
Yeah.
and he was at the Indians game. He was in one of the boxes, and he like stepped out, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
Eyeballs melted.
Yeah.
Then they started eating each other.
His jeans were too tight.
No,
He
you
was-
couldn't see that far. You could only see from like here up.
Rachel's like, "That's all I need. Let me see your armpit."
Was his shirt open in the middle?
No.
That's like a cut off.
Every fucking, like every picture and album you see him on, his shirt's open in the middle.
I love Kenny Chesney.
I just thought it was
Had
funny.
a puka shell
One of-
necklace.
One of my friends at school used to walk around with like, you know, those like
Yeah.
Now I
shirts or
wanna
whatever, and
listen
he'd
to
have
it.
it open in the middle, and I just always thought it was funny because it reminded me of Kenny
Did
Chesney.
you go up and poke him in the belly button?
No.
Me.
What about Brad Paisley?
I like
Underrated.
Brad Paisley.
Very underrated.
He is.
A lot of his
underrated.
songs are like really like,
Storytelling.
or they're like
Yeah.
slapstick kind of goofy,
Can be.
and they're
yeah.
just
Or,
really
like,
fun. I think
low key, like
Rodney
making
Carrington.
sexual references.
Yeah. Well, his songs you could play
Like,
on
I
slow.
want to check you for ticks.
Stop it.
we all know what that meant.
Well, yeah. Nobody likes Lyme disease.
Yeah.
He had his feel good songs were off
Yeah.
the radar. I mean, yeah. He underrated though.
Yeah.
I think he won.
I think so.
I watched one CMA where he won Entertainer of the Year just once, and I thought it was crazy. I think that thing he did with, you remember the thing he did with Jeff Gordon?
Yeah.
That was hilarious to me.
Old Alabama or whatever. What was it called?
No, he went up on stage.
He went up on
when they
stage.
did the
Jeff-
switcheroo.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the music video for
Because
that
they do
song.
look. I think they do.
That
look
was
so
the
much
funny.
alike.
Oh yeah,
I was
that was
thinking
the
about the music
funniest
video
thing.
for that song where he was singing about old Alabama.
Yeah.
And there's a
And
part
that
where
was-
he's sitting on the hood of the car at the drive-in movie, and he's sitting there with Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. Well, when they did the switcheroo, he had the hat down, and the whole time he's giggling, and I forget who he was there with, and I'm watching it, and I'm going, "That's fucking Jeff Gordon. That's not Brad Paisley."
I like Brad Paisley and Peyton Manning when they're together.
Oh, that
They're
was
so
fun
funny.
too. Yeah.
But probably not as fun as Peyton Manning and Pat McAfee together.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Pat.
I
Well,
remember
it's 'cause
Craig giving
those
me like the cliff notes on like
they
their
have so
adventures
many
in Vegas.
stores. He got kicked. Pat McAfee got kicked out of like 3 casinos, and Peyton Manning made reservations and paid for them to have like suite access hotel rooms and
Yeah.
and everything. He said, "Pat," he said, "do not fucking swim in this fountain and get us kicked out," because I guess that's what he did. He got kicked out of every one of them for swimming in the fountain. And Pat goes, "Peyton, I will not swim in this fountain." And like literally 4 hours later, Pat McAfee was doing the backstroke, drunk as fuck, in this fountain.
I love
And Peyton
Pat
Manning's like,
McAfee.
"Fuck you, dude! Why would you?" And then he was just shaking his head, and they were like, "Hey, you know, I know you guys are famous, but you gotta go." And Pat's like, "I'll be down in a minute." I would love to have like partied with Pat McAfee in his prime. But his show is so successful. Anything he does is so successful because I think that's Barstool tried to get a hold of him, or he was on Barstool's contract for like a year, and then he fucking spun off into like that stenosphere, and now he's like just does his own. What?
Is that a word?
Stenosphere?
It is, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess I used it right then.
Stratosphere? I don't know.
Atmosphere.
Computer. Google.
No, I'm comfortable with it. I said it.
I've never heard of it.
Stenosphere.
Maybe it exists out there somewhere, but
Okay.
so he spun off and he's
Copyright.
and
Yeah, stenospheres.
who is NASA gonna fucking copyright
There's
us?
2 of them that hang between your legs.
Whoa.
That's the anal sphere.
Ew.
No.
That's disgusting.
What?
Huh?
Moving on.
Anyway.
All right, whatever. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and I can cross 2 things out now.
3, 4.
He's got 3 pages there. I didn't know he had that
Yeah.
much.
Eric's reading it.
Oh yeah, you want?
What
here,
does this say?
You want,
This
you want
looks
me to
like.
do some reading samples?
Is this syringes or what?
You want me to do some
Are
reading
you
samples?
No, you're not reading off our entire list and giving away everything.
Is that syringes?
It's not going to be right
It
because
looks
I
like
can't read your
syringes. What
handwriting.
is it? You don't even know what it is.
I think it's swingers.
Oh.
It.
Oh no, I was looking at what Eric wrote. I don't know. I don't want to. We're gonna try and keep this organized because I'll come back to.
Do some writing samples for me, and I'll try to read it.
No,
It'll
when you
be
tried to
funny
read it
to
last
watch.
night, it was very funny because you were like,
I can't ever read his handwriting.
"What did you say? Something Swayze?"
Patrick Swayze?
No, God rest his soul.
Yes.
I don't know. Eric read
There was
it.
something about peanuts or
More penis.
something Lathy.
Lathy.
What?
Books Lathy.
Books Lathy.
I wrote lately, like because there was a question from when Justin was on, because I know Justin reads a lot, and
I read a lot.
I know Justin reads a lot, so I was gonna ask him any good books lately ? And Eric goes, "Books lately?" And I fucking lost it.
It does look like Lathy.
Yeah, it does. My handwriting sucks.
Oh,
Well,
and
I'm
there's
trying to
one where
scribble while he's
You
talking.
wrote,
And you did not
wrote
spell Lathy
Eastern, and I
correctly.
thought it said fasten.
Easton.
I saw Fasten, Michigan, and I was like,
you put
oh, that's Eastern.
Moving on.
You put the
Moving on.
the E, and it's supposed to be E-L-Y.
You should see him try to type.
I believe
I
it.
type
It's supposed to
fine.
infuriate a goddamn thing.
No, 'cause
He's like,
No, he just fucks it up so much.
No, whatever. Gang up on Craig.
it is.
It's like 16
Gangnam
characters.
Style.
Takes you 5 minutes to fucking type it out right.
16 characters. Oh, we got a like on our video.
Which one?
I don't know. 16 characters sounds a lot like Eric's.
Was that on TikTok?
Insta.
No, Insta.
Oh.
Sounds a lot like Eric's personality disorder.
Don't talk about him. He's right here.
That was a
I call
great.
myself a schizophrenic all the time.
That was a great joke that took me like 6 tries to just fucking say.
To just remember.
No, to say.
My bad.
You alright over there?
Yeah, it was a orgasmic yawn.
Wow.
You're gonna have a Dick Cheney scenario where you're just like, yeah, hospital, hospital now. Yep. I gotta go to the hospital.
Dick Lately.
I thought that said PP or log cabin.
TP or log cabin. Jesus.
Yeah, PP.
Cross that one out because Eric and I talked about that.
I was here.
PP or
I was
PP or rape cabin.
I was on that episode when we talked about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think
Well,
you gave us your.
When you
opinion.
guys talked about it,
I
I
just
should say.
okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It-
Celebrity crush? Did we talk about that or no?
no, I don't think we did. But we have
Interesting.
some minutes left, so let's.
We have some minutes left. Is this a prepaid plan?
We have some minutes left. Only call after 9. Because it's free.
All right, Eric, you go first.
Celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush.
It used to be Kate Beckinsale.
Because she's a redhead.
She's actually had
I
every
don't think
hair
she's ever
color.
been a red.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has.
No, not because she's a redhead.
Is that what you. Eric says a
But
woman and he's like, she's
then-
like, oh, it's because he's a redhead?
Because she did have red hair at one point.
Then it was Kate Mara
Yeah.
because she was a redhead.
Jesus, Eric. I
See?
can only defend
Exactly.
you if you let me.
I don't need
Kate
you to
Mara,
defend
I don't-
me. I'm not 15.
He can defend himself.
Yeah, it used to be Kate Beckinsale, then it was Kate Mara.
Now it's Kate Upton.
No.
I'm just kidding.
She's gross.
I just thought she was kind of weird looking.
Yeah. Like a
little bit of-
butterface.
Like a little fetal alcohol-y.
This isn't middle school. God.
What? You still say that?
I do not. I've never said butterface.
You are such a liar.
I've never said that.
No liar.
That is. No, I've never said that. I don't objectify women like that. I'm a feminist.
You can't lie.
No,
Get out!
I am.
I can't. Wait, get out! And I was like this.
Ah!
My arm's so sore.
Who's your celebrity crush then?
I don't know. There's a lot.
You can tell me. I'm not going to get offended.
I know.
Then I'm not going to answer this question because I know you'll get offended.
Go ahead. No,
No.
you go first.
I
I won't get offended.
don't know.
I have
Henry
a
Cavill.
few.
Yeah.
I have a few.
Well, yeah.
Well,
I mean, everyone's got a few.
you can have a few.
But you know, it's not a fucking
It can
buffet,
change
Rachel.
over time.
You know, maybe you got to pick one meal to have for the rest of your life, huh?
I do. You.
Oh, shut up. I'm not a celebrity. Okay.
Uncomfortable.
Oh
What? Is there another spider?
Come here.
Oh, yep. That's right there.
Oh.
You're
It's
avoiding
right
the
there.
question.
Oh.
You're actively avoiding the question.
I was
Yes,
destroying
this
a
is what he
spider.
does.
Avoiding the question.
No, I
Okay,
answered.
I guess
Oh,
I'll
good
go.
question.
Yeah, you go.
I'll
Let
go.
me think.
Gerard Butler.
Good choice.
Daddy issues much?
No,
Jesus Christ.
he's hot.
Okay, he's also like 58 now, but yeah.
So?
God, okay. Now I'm uncomfortable.
Why?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. You guys talk about something. I gotta.
Why is it so hard?
I don't because I'm aroused. Oh, why is the question going on?
Okay. You can find us on.
Never mind.
Spotify.
Go ahead, Eric. Where can you find us?
No, I gotta answer this fucking question, okay? God. You guys always leave me out of the good stuff.
Because you literally freeze up.
I freeze up when you're asking me about a celebrity crush. Now I'm trying to think, what have I watched? Like Kate Beckinsale, obviously. Underworld, Kate Beckinsale, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pale as fuck, raven haired.
Yeah.
I don't
My
understand why
criteria's
it's so
a little
hard
different.
for you.
But,
Kate Mara, pale as fuck.
No.
Fiery haired.
Eric's type is just alarming. Like, that's just, ooh.
Seriously.
You're making me so uncomfortable.
I'm
Eva Longoria. Desperate
Alright.
Housewives.
Okay.
I like the little spice.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to turn that racist, but
So.
Eva Longoria.
Sorry, I'm not Latina.
Oh, see, this
So-
is what I
Just
you wanna know
kidding.
why I was fucking hesitating because of this.
Yeah.
Listen,
You be
my
nice.
next one was gonna be Jesse Williams.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh, they smashed genitals in Desperate Housewives. She was like the hot MILF, but not really a MILF.
He was in Grey's
He was
Anatomy.
the gardener.
Jesse Williams.
Are we talking about this? Was he in
Yeah,
Desperate
like I've ever
Housewives?
fucking
I'm not
seen
sure. I
Grey's
never
Anatomy.
watched Desperate Housewives.
Jesse Williams, that was John Tucker Must Die, right? Ooh, Brittany Snow.
Yeah,
Brittany Snow.
very beautiful woman.
Jesse Williams.
Wouldn't say
It's
I had a
Dr.
crush on her.
Avery on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah, it's the eyes.
It's
yeah.
the eyes for me.
Guys,
Look at those eyes.
Like that.
Dead
man,
eyes.
Every time he came on TV, I was
Well, I'm
just
trying
like,
to think who's hot on Grey's Anatomy. Not much. Like the cast of Grey's Anatomy for men, the male cast,
oh, the male cast
was
was way more
way-
attractive than the female cast.
which is weird because that show went on for so
it's
long,
still on.
and I don't know. Yeah, I literally like.
Jesse Williams
Stop saying
and the
his
guy
name, but yeah,
and the guy that plays.
don't.
Oh my god.
Patrick Dempsey.
No.
See, I thought that's who you would.
No.
Patrick Dempsey reminds me of Dad back in the day, though.
No, the
Long,
redheaded
slick
guy.
back.
I think he's good looking too.
Redheaded guy. Owen.
Yeah.
Owen Hunt.
Yeah.
You got a type, woman. You did not marry that type. What is wrong
I don't
with you?
have a type. I think he's good looking too.
You got a daddy type.
No, I don't.
You do.
No.
I'm in danger.
Jesse Williams is not daddy type.
Not yet. Oh,
Justin Timberlake. I love him.
he's old now.
I don't care.
You're naming these people. Okay. All right, yeah.
It ain't about the looks, babe. All the
Oh
time.
my
The
God.
dick.
Just neuter me on our fucking show.
I'm
It
not
ain't about the
neutering
looks.
It's the first person. It's the first thing you notice. Is dick.
That was
No.
the back of the knee. Remember?
Shut up. I
The
hate
heel.
you.
The pulse.
Shut up.
The middle toe that sticks out too far.
That just
Feet
means
are
he's a
gross.
punter.
Feet are gross.
Yeah, feet are gross. My
Some
feet
people
are
don't
gross.
think so.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to the OnlyFans weirdos. Baiting to like arches and shit. Like that shit's weird. Like who looks at a good arch on a foot and says, "I want to make love to that"?
Hey,
Not mine.
podiatrists. They make money.
Wait, you can't. Podiatrists aren't foot fetish people though.
They still deal with feet. You have to like feet.
They're
to
not
deal
getting off while they're fucking
Doesn't
treating
matter.
patients. Yes, it
Big.
does matter.
You fucking miss this hard.
I probably did. I'm tired.
Eric and I are talking about foot fetish, and she's like, "Yeah, podiatrist. Yeah, no, those are fucking doctors. Okay."
They still have to touch feet.
They're not touching themselves at the same time.
You don't know that.
Oh my God. Kill it.
You touch it while I touch myself. We can touch it together.
$3 for me to bend down and touch my toes and you touch
You
it.
don't know what happens.
$6 for a ZJ. What's a ZJ? Oh, honey, if you don't know what it is, you can't afford it.
All right, I'm done talking.
This was a great one.
I felt like this was a bonding moment.
Eric's gonna have to clip this one because there's probably gonna be some good.
I'm gonna go to
content in
watch
it.
the video back and it's just gonna be like
Balloons crinkling.
He's gonna. You'll hear.
You missed it because
And I went
yeah, you missed it. He come down here and he was holding the balloon
like
like a
it.
fucking it. Yeah, clown like Pennywise. And then he lets it go out here, and he doesn't look at us, and he runs out to where the freezer, and he just goes, and then runs back up the stairs.
And then he came back down, stood at the stairs. He said, "Mommy."
I didn't hear him say that.
Mommy. And I quit.
Get up. But yeah, any closing arguments?
No.
No.
Okay, this was fun. Yeah, you guys can find us on all the hotspot podcast places like Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer, Ghana, some other ones. Ghana. Look at us on TikTok at HarmsWay8993, Instagram Harmsway Podcast, YouTube Harmsway Podcast. We've got some new stuff coming to the social medias for you guys to check out. Pretty much just clips of ugly people making funny noises. Ugly people meaning Eric and I. My wife's beautiful. Justin's beautiful. Anybody else we have on the show is probably gonna be more beautifuler than us. Justin, love you. But yeah, give us a shout, like, comment, watch. Just try us. That's all we're asking. Just give us a try.
Harm's way, not even once.
Shout out to all you Harmy people. All right, that's all we got. Love you. See you next time. This is where you guys say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I was waiting for Eric.